Welcome to Bedcrime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. If you like all things true crime, if you like it delivered in a peaceful, tranquil manner, if you like it clear and concise without drama, then I highly recommend you subscribe. And if you like what you hear, please smash the like button. It's a free way you can help. And now, without further ado, let's dig in. Well, good morning. How you guys all doing? I am still on my morning coffee. My voice is a little raspy, but I wanted to share the headline in the Daily Star newspaper today. It reads, Jay Slater's mom raves with fellow mourners at wild DJ sendoff for missing teen. Underneath that headline, it says, Debbie Duncan was in the middle of a rave in a marquee, which I think is what they call a tent in England, after her son Jay Slater's funeral, as fellow mourners chugged drinks and danced to techno tracks in his memory. The newspaper points out how these scenes are reminiscent of the techno festival, the NRG festival, that Jay traveled to Tenerife for. The article goes on to say, videos emerging on social media show a party at odds with the somber scenes at his funeral. One clip posted to TikTok even shows his mom, Debbie, dressed in blue, raving with fellow mourners. Jay's mom and friends raving for Jay Slater. Hope you found the light, Jay. Keep dancing and raving up there and keep smiling. Justice needs to be served, one poster wrote. The caption overlaid the clip says, Go Debbie, raving for Jay Slater, celebration of life. He'd have loved this. Another one said, the best celebration of life I've seen, just how Jay would have wanted it. However, once again, Debbie Duncan, who's a bit controversial, has sparked some criticism. People on X are less empathetic to her. One person wrote about this party, DJ after a funeral is absolutely mental. Another person wrote, this is where the 60,000K GoFundMe money went. And yet another said, guess my $5 to the GoFundMe was used for a good cause. Laugh my arse off. Debbie did say she wanted to give Jay the send-off that he deserved, and in her mind, clearly, this raving and the dancing had to be a part of his funeral. I think what people maybe are overlooking is that this was called a celebration of life. I'm pretty sure Debbie Duncan has cried enough tears to fill a river. And to me, this also is reminiscent of an Irish wake, which typically involves serving food and drinks, especially booze, over several days even. Visitors would pay their respects, join in the songs, share stories about the departed, and celebrate that person's life in the process. Haven't we seen enough anguish on Debbie's face, on Warren Slater's face, on Jay's brother's face? Isn't it okay if they can forget for even a second what they're going through, the loss of this person, their child, their brother? If they can laugh a little, hang out with his friends. I know when my mother passed away, we got together with some of her friends because we wanted to feel closer to her. The way that we found we could do that was by spending time with her friends, people who knew her, people who could share stories about her. Those moments just made us smile for a little bit and forget our loss. I really wish all the criticism over Debbie Duncan would stop. This is the very worst thing that's ever happened to her, and she needs support. And if she can laugh a little and dance a little in memory of her son, I think it's good for her spirit and her soul. That's just my take. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time on Bedcrime Stories.